Episode 279. The train to the bottom of the Palace of the Dead has no stops. Well, it has stops every 10 floors, during which those stops we do something else, which is in Palace of the Dead. So I guess the train makes frequent stops, and might even stop entirely if we die. The next stop is we're going to do all of the quests that we haven't quite finished yet for each of these societies here in Heavensward. We technically finished all of their quest lines up to the conclusion of their story, but they all get one more bonus quest after completing their last rank, which isn't the inter-societal quest, but before we head into the Palace of the Dead today, we're going to be doing this one for the Vass. The Nass? I still haven't learned. Should be right here. The Vass, that's what they're called. In the next episode we'll do the Mughals, and after that we'll do the Vanu Vanu. And after that, who knows, maybe the inter-societal quest? I'll probably make that its own episode though, so maybe after the Palace of the Dead. I guess I should do this as a black mage then. Yeah. That's what we have been doing. This one should just be a short quest though, not like the conclusion that we did last time. Master, what a pleasant surprise. Even though you are so busy with your own quests, yeah, we're kind of busy with the Palace of the Dead. Well, I'm glad you always stopped to help me with the Adventurers Guild. I could not have done it without you. Our colony thrives, Master. Our new brothers and sisters are inspired by the Guild's beginnings, and your generous help. Many now seek my tutelage to become adventurers themselves. They seek me as the one who learned from you. I would say more, but you know I am no good with these things. No good at all. The words come out strange, but the storyteller wanted to see you too. I think he could tell you better than I. What, tell me your feelings better than you can? I guess that's not outside of the realm of possibility. Kind hunter, generous hunter, you have contributed to our humble hive more than you know, and for that, we are truly grateful. The Overmind now knows of our strengths. We are certain he will do all in his power to keep his hold on the One Mind. But there will always be those who stray. There will always be Vass. More Vass means more individuals, those with different minds and feelings. We cannot hope to agree on everything, but we accept this divergence, even if it leads us to clash amongst ourselves. Seems like a fate started nearby. It is worth our freedom. Through our colony's trials to preserve our existence, we will continue to tell our story, and we do not forget those who joined us in our struggles. All that text in the background, this fighting that's going on just outside of our door, I guess, like right in our front yard, kind of making me a little bit, well, it's hard to concentrate on what the storyteller is telling us. But I guess he is saying that they're still fighting the One Mind. You never really complete the fight against these guys. Not the side story characters that have to be constantly over in the world for you to fight. But all the characters that are in the main story, I guess you can get a proper conclusion for them. Either that or you have some sort of weird chronology thing where you're still fighting them even though it doesn't make sense. Sort of like the Guardians still in Eorzea even though we kind of won that battle in A Realm Reborn. It becomes less and less sensible as time goes on, anyway. We had no choice when we were linked to the Overmind, but now we choose to strengthen our bond with you, Hunter. You may ever consider us your brothers and sisters. They're dying in the background, but this isn't about them. Oh, so that was the quest. It was just a short little message, I guess. Actually, I think all of the rank 8 or whatever quests, like the epilogue quests or whatever you would call them, are sort of like that. You just get a short little message, there's no real meat to the quest. And then you unlock some things like Triple Triad and, well, the good thing here, I've been waiting on this one. Do we have to buy this or... Oh, there it is, yeah. Oh no, it costs a lot of money, but we can at least see what it looks like. I'll buy it eventually, because this is a good one. Pretty good helmet, yeah. But even better than that. Oh, I guess the helmet doesn't stay on because of my settings. You can dress up as the entire thing. Best part is the legs. Or at least I thought it was. I thought the legs actually looked like their legs, the way that they sort of bend backwards. I guess it's more pronounced on the taller races. But you can kind of see the curve there where it sort of goes into digitigrade territory or whatever. If that actually applies to bugs, digitigrade. And actually I thought we'd be a lot closer looking to the Vass as a Lalafell. We still kind of look humanoid for obvious reasons, but I do kind of like this. So yeah, this is the main thing that I really wanted from this questline. Well, from this society rank up, whatever it's called. It's going to take 100, 130, 260, 300,000 gil. This gets better when you actually exchange the society-specific currency that you get for doing these quests for their actual rewards in later expansions. But this early on, you do actually have to trade gil for it. And actually they do have this black copper gil thing. Oh wait, we can trade for it, thank goodness. Okay. I'm glad I didn't buy it. I guess the other things you have to buy, but this one's good. No wait, you don't have to buy anything maybe. What about... do they have the mount? You might not be able to buy the mount. I guess we can get this. More options. I'll take the equestrian roll just because. Yeah, I don't think the mount is here. I'm not sure what the icon for the mount is. It is probably something you have to buy then. Yeah, it's 200,000. Oh, they make the minions you have to buy too? That's sad. Well, at least we got the good thing. Let's see. The frame race kit. I guess we can see what that looks like. I'm not going to change anything immediately. But I suppose I have a little bit of time to kill since that quest was so short. So let's look at our adventurer plate, which has been the same for a very long time. And actually, what did we get for this? For the portrait, the background, and the accent. And for the plate, the base, the top, the bottom, and the accent. Easy to remember, I think. It's probably not going to be anything really special. So the base. There it is. And I guess we can unlock the rest of these too. But yeah, all of these society ones just kind of show the background of the place, so nothing really exciting. The top might be something bug themed. Some of these are pretty good, actually. I kind of like this one, Nos Clutch, although it's sort of ocean themed. I'm not sure Komori is necessarily ocean themed. But I guess you might like the colors more than the theming. And the bottom tends to be less decorated than the top. But can still be fun. And what was it? The accent? Just something fun in the corner for you to put down. Symbol of the tribe. And the portrait had a background and the accent, which is probably the same accent. And actually probably the same background too. Wherever that is. Oh no, the background is different. It's not just like the location. This is actually... yeah, these can be fun. I like these. Oh, I like Encoder 9 actually. That's... Can't really see the background too well with this, but it might actually just be like this physical location, actually. No, wait, it's just like a random wall. And the accent is probably the same. Oh no, it is different. Okay, that's good. I kinda like this one. It might be fun for like a Halloween thing. No one does Halloween portraits, do they? They all do Halloween glamours, but I doubt anyone does Halloween portraits. Okay, don't save. And finally... Well, I guess we have to put this into the glamour test. Do I have... Okay, I have a bunch of these. Yeah, I bought a lot. Shall we go into the Palace of the Dead as a bug, just for this episode? Maybe. The card game? Very well. I have already surpassed the hunters who taught me. I will not lose to you. We'll see about that. 3 prizes. If it takes too long, we'll just head into the Palace of the Dead. This is what I do, since there's no actual quest. I think this one? Oh yeah, the one with Elmer. Yeah, I think this one's good. Oh, but we go in order, so... Well, I guess that's fine. Secure this. And we can take that. Oh, but then we're gonna get overtaken. No, wait. Okay, that works for us. Oh wait, but Thancred isn't defended on the top. I was so focused on defending, I should have just been offensive. Okay. Well, crap. Crap, even. Okay, so we didn't lose, but he didn't lose either, true to his word. But now he'll lose. Oh, but it's random, so now it's reverse. We can work with reverse. We can do that. Reverse. And reverse. No, wait, we're not defended up there. Crap. Just put something right there. Okay, perfect. That's one. Chocobo card. No, the fat Chocobo card. Incredible. Oh, and we got an achievement. Perfect timing. This means we also get a card for that. Midgard Swarmer. And a couple more times just to kill time. At the beginning of the episode. Really should be killing time at the end of the episode, but I guess I want to front load these with actual things that might be more fun. And come to think of it, we probably won't have a very good thumbnail for this episode. I'll just have to like think of something. Could be this. No, he's not even holding the cards. He doesn't have an animation for that. Then maybe not that. That's a 7, so... yeah, we should be good here. Coral Regina. That's the super fate in this area. The one that gives you a bunch of fun little glamour options. Like, leopard print bikinis or something. Now it's saying, which could be a bit hard to deal with. Defend the bottom. Don't let him take the middle. Although we can kind of take this one easily. I am afraid of that scene though. Okay, good. So take that, and we should be fine as long as there's no scary scenes. Okay. Another Coral Regina. And now Chaos. No real strategy here, other than just put the random card in a good place. Or just take as many cards as you can. All out offense, 0 defense. Oh wait, that was a 1. She had a 1, so I thought it was super easy to capture. Oh crap. Okay, one more time. Sometimes I like to put cards in the center just to see how things go. I'm fairly confident that with my loadout I can retake the center whenever I want. And sometimes at the same time, take more than one. Well, we can't take that one, so I guess we'll take back our own card. I was betting on that. Although now I can't take back this one. No, this is bad actually. Just secure this. Okay. Okay, well we didn't get a card, so that doesn't count. Plus, just like Sane, kinda scary. Don't let him take the center. I don't know, maybe this is a thumbnail. Maybe they don't have anything else. Oh. Did the double thing. The thing that I want to do. And you did plus too, and a combo. Great. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. The best we can do is draw this. Unless there was actually a chance for me to do a plus there. Okay, well, I said one more, but I meant one more card. When we get one more card, that's when we're gonna quit if it's not the right card. Okay. We can still retake that. And it's not the position I wanted that in. We can still work with that though. Or can we? If we get overtaken here, we can still take this back. Okay, that's not where I thought you'd go. Damn, well, we lost. We lost because we didn't win. I said one more and I meant one more. I don't like plus. Let's just try not the center this time. Don't like using my ace this early. Now this is where I would have used the ace. It got me on the defensive here. I can't believe this. It's all going downhill. At least we almost got the challenge log. Okay, we're really losing time here, so let's make it snappy, eh, Deft Arm? I can't believe this. No. Come on, come on. We're in a hurry here. As soon as I get a card, it's not even going to be the right card. I know it is. Okay, this is fine. We can get two, even if we lose that one. Alright, perfect. He's going easy on us. He's taking pity. Okay, and not the right card. So we're done here. To lose even at cards, but an adventurer does not doubt. I thank you for this lesson. I have learned much. Yeah, we'll be back for that other card. What a waste of time. Let's go over here. I guess I can use this. And I guess we will go into the Palace of the Dead as a fun little bug guy. Most of these episodes are really just Palace of the Dead for 40 minutes and then maybe 20, sometimes 15 minutes of doing something else. Hard to come up with thumbnails and episode titles for that. I'm sure I'll think of something though. No wait, we just have to put in these as a thing. Oh yeah, and there's like a red version of these too. I guess we can just put in these and then put in the individual one for this one later. This helps you save on the number here. It only went from 155 to 156. Instead of counting as 5, it counts as 1. The downside is that you can't individually die them, but that's fine. We're just going in as the green one, I guess. Or are we? Wait. Oh, we can't apply it. Oh, do we have to go to them individually? Yeah, okay. Kinda weird you can't apply directly. And the legs, and the boots. For a bug with a gun. I guess the other bugs also have guns. They have like polearm gun things. Maybe I want to change this to blue? I've already wasted enough time, but oh, we can't actually change the color. I see. There's no die slot for any of these. Well, that's fine. Is there like a die slot on the last one? Like the red one that you get for doing the intersocietal quests? I guess we'll find out, but it'd be kind of disappointing if you can't change at least the scarf color. So it was a quick detour that turned into a very, very long detour because I kept on losing at cards. Now we're ready for Palace of the Dead, floors 131 through 140. After I eat. Oh yeah. Take that, or we already have those, right. So I guess we'll sell them for the MGP later. I have a couple of these, and in we go. And our portrait's messed up. That's fine. Guess we'll use one of these just to start. We don't need the silver. Keep this on witching. We'll want to regain the witching at some point. So here we're going to have to be very careful. Well, I guess that's just true in general. I'm still kind of remembering how to play, but yeah, gotta put this on every time. Very first room we find, it seems to be full of enemies. The one thing that's called out for this floor are the patrols. One at a time. There are those floating eye things that patrol the hallways, and they cast Petrify on you, which can be very quick death since you're just down for 15 seconds basically. I used to think Petrify was like instant death or something if you got hit once while petrified. But that might have only been during certain fights where the enemy does like a heavy hitting attack or something. Like during trials or raids or something. Oh, wait. Nope, that's not the patrol I was thinking of, but yeah, we'll have to fight it anyway. I didn't actually read about another type of patrol in this area. I guess the only patrol that was really called out was the floating eye guys. I don't like all of these enemies around. We'll just have to take them out one by one. At least until there's a secure route around one of the edges. We are in a bit of a hurry though. Yeah, it makes sense, this is a treasure room. Alteration. I think we will take the alteration. Those guys are more predictable, the mimics and all that. Despite having eyes, I think Hect eyes were proximity based. Okay, there's where we pass on to the next floor. I think we'll just want to leave as soon as we secure route forward. Take any easy chests and just bail when we're ready. Passage is ready, but I do want that chest before we leave. It can sometimes be a little bit annoying to watch for patrols whenever these walls feel very cramped. Alright. Another alteration. Already used it, so let's ignore those other chests. We're still not even sure we secured a route over to that, to there. Yeah, those guys I'm pretty sure are proximity, so we're not going to chance it. Come over here and we'll fight you over here. No incoming patrols. Alright, finally. First floor, about 5 minutes. I guess if you allot 6 minutes per floor, then that's enough for the 1 hour, but you want to have more than 6 minutes for the final boss, and obviously more than 6 minutes for any actual tougher floors. Like auto-heal disabled floors. I want that chest. Did something just spawn in? Was that the noise of something spawning in? Okay, good, steel. Regained our steel. On the way tougher floors later down, like past 150, we'll have to actually use Palmanders of Steel on the floors themselves, even if we don't have a fully capped out kit or whatever. Just because the enemies there are typically harder to survive or something. Okay, so let's clear this out. Watching for that infatuation, that's not it. We'll take on that Gormon next, because we have to get our infatuation back. Or our interrupt back. To deal with infatuation. Okay, I guess we'll do the Gormand again. Next mimic. Oh no, shit. Okay, damn. I used the wrong thing there. I used Ricochet because it was full up and that just aggroed the other one. Now we're down on 2 Witching. Perfect. That's the only thing that'll save me other than a re-raise. I just had to use them on the Mimics too. The ones that are kind of the hardest to deal with. I guess I could have just saved the Witching and accepted getting cursed, the Pox Sting. Since I have all these Palm Enders of Purity, maybe I should have done that. These guys kind of hit hard even with the, another guy? They hit hard even with the sustaining up. Okay, that's good. Guess we hit hard back now. Alteration. I guess we're... I'm just gonna have to be very careful not to aggro them again. And they could just be the... What are they called? I don't have time for this. The Pygmy... Pygmoys? No. They're called Mandragores, whatever they're actually called, I guess. I think they're called Mandragores as a archetype, but they're actually called Pygmoys as individuals or something. This was actually fairly lucky with all these chests that were dropping, even without Fortune being active. Although no, I guess the Mimics drop chests more frequently. Okay, good. We got back our Witching, but we would have been back up to 3 if I didn't make that mistake. Alright. Any easy chests? None that I care for. Yeah, auto heal disabled doesn't really matter too much if you have a bunch of sustaining potions. What matters more is the item disabled floors, which doesn't allow you to use potions at all. Since auto heal isn't even active during fights anyway. I think we just want to get through this one as quickly as possible. Gloom is increased damage taken and more health for the enemies. We might want to consider using one of our sight things. Either sight or safety, probably sight just to get through and see where the exit is. Okay, there's one of those eye guys. What are they actually called? Arimons. It is coming our way, so we'll have to take care of it. We're probably going to get petrified here, so let's put the sustaining up, and here we go. How quickly do you petrify? Like right at the start? Okay, there's the petrify. I re-upped on the healing. Absolutely don't want 2 patrols coming your way when you're dealing with an Arimon. You might be able to kill it fast enough. Again? Seriously? Crap. Okay, well, wait, did Petrify even go off? Actually, I think this is that thing where there's diminishing returns on the debuffs placed on you. Usually that happens to the enemies. Like if you try to stun them multiple times in a row. The stun only lasts for diminishing returns, basically. But it also applies to you, I think. So you can't get petrified multiple times in a row. At least I think that's what happened. Don't like where that guy's facing, so we're gonna do this. Okay, actually... patrols, but do I think I want to use our site here. We'll probably get it back, right? We're about to get the key, so I want to leave as soon as we can. Okay, I should have maybe gone forward, but actually, no, we'd have to go around this guy to go back this way. It was actually in the next room, right next to the start. Yeah, next time I'll just have to do a quick perimeter check before I resort to using a site. This does also tell us that there are no chests of interest in those other areas, so we're fine. Oh, but these guys might drop some. Did I? We don't have a mimic, or we don't have a fortune going on. We don't need it. Okay, just this guy. Drop everything to use the interrupt. I guess if you're good, you can weave in the interrupt in your combo without any real problem. I'm just gonna play it safe. Mimics are proximity, so okay. Well, I didn't think it was that much proximity. Shit. We'll accept the infatuation if it does hit, but we have only 5 seconds on the recast here. Come on. Okay, we got it. Just barely. Okay, good to know. Their proximity is very, very large. I knew this already, but I didn't think it was that large. Gotta keep in mind we can use Second Wind and our other potion if we really have to. 4 seconds in case this is a double mimic, which it isn't. Always gotta be careful of that. Oh, we're actually still not ready. I don't like the look of that captain. I'm not gonna risk it. That seems like a special enemy type unless it isn't. I'm not gonna risk it. Come on, any easy enemies around? Guess I could have drawn that other guy, but that other guy also looked pretty big. No patrols. And even if there are, we have the site. So we can run away as much as we want if there are any traps on the ground. Or avoiding any traps on the ground. Please be the last one. Okay, good. Right, this was a gloom floor, so those mimics were hitting a little bit harder than usual. I can't believe this. It happens sometimes. They spawn right on top of you. Where were you when I needed to kill one more guy? I've been catching myself thinking I can kill this guy without using a sustaining potion, but there's really no point in training that skill. We have so many potions, it's better to just have them up. Oh, some good music. This is from Snowcloak, I think. Here goes our boost. Alright, just in time to intercept this guy. The patrol. Is that another patrol coming in? No. No patrols visible. What does this guy do? We're gonna have to learn. I'm pretty sure it's nothing to be really scared about. Maybe like 1 or 2 heavy hitting attacks, or like a radial attack. Yeah, 1 heavy hitting attack, I guess. That's what this guy does. think we'll defeat it before our rehabilitation is down. Or just in time. Alright, no patrols spawning in behind. Careful around the edge. Okay, there's a patrol. It's only the one patrol, so let's tank it. We'll have our little guy do some damage while we're petrified, I guess. Damn, I should have completely healed up before the start of the petrification. That's why it's good to have the sustaining up during the entire fight. Oh great, another Ahriman. It's gonna come near. Let's try to retreat. Oh wait, does this guy... He stands still when doing the petrify. I didn't know that. We don't have to take these petrifies like a chump. What an idiot I am. I guess I didn't really exactly read that they stood still in the guide. Okay, passage is ready. Let's go this way. Less enemies and also a treasure chest. Ah, I forgot to reassemble. Fortune. If we fight anything else, I guess. We still haven't found where the Cairn of Passage is yet, so there might still be some fighting in the future. On this floor. Which way, which way? Can we see it from here? If this guy, yeah, he turned around, so let's quickly check over here. Oh, the mimic area. And also the passage area, so yeah, let's do that. No sneaky patrols. Infatuation dealt with. It's still 18 seconds on infatuation. We're gonna let that go. I'm pretty sure this will be in the radius if we try to sneak around for that chest. And this guy didn't actually drop anything, despite being a mimic and having fortune active. Unbelievable. Oh great, well, I guess we'll deal with that guy first. The only real button I have to worry about pressing is Ricochet, since that's the only thing that hits in AoE. That's part of my single target rotation. Alright, guess we're good. Don't interrupt my combo. Okay, good. I don't think it always starts with Death Trap, I think sometimes it starts with Infatuation. So starting with the heat combo might get interrupted. Okay, dropped a chest, but not the one we care about. Around the perimeter, this might be a mimic. Wait a few seconds. I think we're safe on like 9 seconds. Serenity, we don't need that. Don't need it yet. I think we're okay on time. Went through some floors fairly quickly. The first floor was the longest. We're not exactly halfway through though. It's been mimics the entire time I've used alteration, I think. There might have been like one time where it was the mandragores, but I didn't explore the entire floor. Okay, that's not the passage room, so we don't care about it. The Dahak. I think this guy might have something to worry about a little bit. Disease, huh? Our movement speed is down and our HP is also less recoverable. But it says healing magic. Is this magic? Well, we're healing like... This is important for knowledge. We're healing like 1,100 now with disease active, on average. And we'll use another one just to understand if there's like a decrease there. It actually seems like we're healing less, but that's just random chance, so I'm pretty sure this isn't affected by disease. Or if it is, the amount it's affected by isn't really that much. A lot of alteration this time. Because we're altered ourselves, we become a bug. Alright, there's the passage. Should be a quick floor. As soon as I take care of enough guys to actually pass on to the next floor. Oh shit, wait, that guy was... We got a patrol coming, damn. Quickly now. Trying to stay safe along the edge here, but this is still dangerous in general. You never know if you're taking the exact route you took the first time. So trying to kite them through like this is a bit scary. I guess as a ranged DPS who can run around and do all of their weapon skills without any loss on DPS, you should be kiting the enemy as much as you can. Say, we just go behind them, it's that easy. If you kite them, you don't get hit by the auto attacks that only happen in melee range, thus reducing DPS on the enemies from the enemies by a lot. Ah, didn't reassemble. Like on this guy, we could cut him around the room if the room was completely safe of traps. Kiting like this doesn't work as effectively because they catch up to you pretty quickly. I guess it's something that I could do, but I'd rather not do it just because it's hard to keep focus on the enemy, you know? Oh no. That was like a lot of damage. I think he crit on us and did like an auto attack with a weapon skill. Whatever the enemies have that's called like a weapon skill, or equivalent. I think we can fight it while diseased. We still have the potion up. We know that it doesn't decrease the amount healed by the potion. And it's still not ready. Maybe I should have waited after killing this guy. No sneaky patrols from behind. Unless they spawn in. And that was just enough. I have about 30 minutes left to actually get through, so we kind of want to pick up the pace to have more than 6 minutes on the boss. Three ways to go. There's a patrol. Take care of that first, and that's also how we get out of here. Don't look at that. Okay, that's a non-standard AoE telegraph for the floor. Gotta be careful of that. Another patrol, let's make the room safer. Come this way so I can avoid your conal. While staying inside. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, we can do this. We'll be fine. Come on, potion. Alright, I think we're still fine. That's what the second wind is for. I was really struggling with the potion there. Gave me a heart attack when it didn't activate. That's the problem with these things. They never actually, they don't queue up like the other weapon skills. These weapon skills, these ones on my circle, X, and square, they queue up even if they can't activate immediately. Like that. I pressed it, but it's still queued up for the next activation. But the potions and any items, those don't queue up. So if you activate them before the recast timer or whatever it's called is done, you have to actually press them again, which has some cooldown and it's just really annoying. Hard to keep up DPS while also reading in potions. At least for me it is. This guy's actually kind of scary, so use a normal potion. About a 66-second cooldown on that, so it's a bit annoying to have to use that. Okay, so we're picking up the pace, we're gonna ignore the rest of the floor. Could have done that earlier. If I'm having this much trouble with this floor, then I'm probably definitely gonna die on the later floors. If I don't die here. We still haven't even gotten to the enemies that are like rank 4 or above for difficulty on the guide. Let's secure a route over this way first, in case it's like a mimic. I think the highest we've had is like rank 3. And the highest in total, like in general, is rank 5, based on the guide's scale. I think there are only a few rank 5s and they're all just enemies wandering around on the normal floors. Those are the enemies that we absolutely cannot take on solo. Yes, I know. Midwit for our health and bring in the next one. Oh shit. I used Ricochet, but luckily it didn't actually take effect. Really gotta train myself not to do that. Sucker, huh? Gonna suck me in? Then do an AoE? Yeah. I know your type. I would like to get that Aramon, but we can't really deal with it. Anything good? Strengths, that's good. If we see the Cairn of Return, that means the Cairn of Passage can't be there. We don't care about that chest. Not really. Shit. Okay, here we go. That one's a frog, so take care of this one first. If that patrol comes back, we might be screwed. Should be safe back this way. Okay, we lived, but I had to use a witching, which I don't like. Yeah, come this way. Oh, that's petrify. Gotta pay attention. With that kind of reaction time might be dead on a higher floor. Well, at least the passage is active, so we didn't exactly waste time. It increased our speed through this floor, stepping on that one trap. Yeah, that would have been nice to do earlier. This is also part of the reason why it's better to use a fortune, even if you have 3 and can't guarantee a force one to pick up. Helps you get back the other things that you're actually missing in exchange for something that's useless if you have just 3 of them. Didn't drop anything? Okay. Maybe we'll actually do one of these. And do a fortune on the next floor too. Just so we can get back these witchings. Come on. Okay, there we go. Didn't want that guy activating. Not when we were leaving. Oh great, it's a gloom floor. It had to be this, where I made these chests spawn. Good. No wait, that's purity, it's not serenity. Get out of here. No sneaky patrols, there's our way out. Seems like it might be a smaller floor this time. With the gloom and this guy that kind of hits hard, it might be a bit risky. It seems like we're staying afloat right now. It might just be that their opener is a bit tough. I call it their opener, it's just like 2 attacks in a row. Okay, this guy next. Oh shit, there's actually 2. Crap even. Do I really have to use my last witching? I'm not gonna risk it. I didn't see the second guy. I can't believe this. I was hoping the DPS would be fast enough we could take care of one instantly. We kinda need it. Now my only safeguard against a luring or a mistake like that is going to be a re-raise. Yeah, if we got petrified while aggroing 2 of those guys, that would have been it. I want to ignore this guy. It seems like a treasure room, maybe. Another Armon. It's not coming this way, so I'd like to avoid it if we can. Karen's active, we should probably leave soon. I want this treasure. Okay, get rid of more enemies, that's good. I would really like another witching though. I might just step on a luring trap while doing this though. do a quick check around this corner, and I guess we can try for that. That Armin's coming in hot though. Alright, let's bail. No witching. We're bound to run into tough times like this, I guess. This would be a death sentence on the later floors, though, I think. No protection against luring is probably what's going to end my run. I have 3 re-raises, but those aren't exactly what I should be using on luring. If all of these thus could just be witching, that'd be great. Oh no. I think it's time for rage. We're going to use a safety and a rage, I think. We'll start in the room over there and then go work our way back. Which means we're also going to use a fortune. I'm just concerned about their aggro radius. We're going to use this. Anything else before we start? We're on floor 139, so we'll use a steal. We don't need the attack up. We're going to use a potion. And right, the safety. Did I use a safety? I didn't use a safety, I used a fortune. And just because I wasted some time, I'm going to put up the potion again. And then... rage. One at a time. Oh shit. That's way too much. Petrifies first. And now to maximize our gains, let's go to the rest of these rooms. "15 seconds might be enough for the next room. At least for this guy. Oh, it was this guy. Why couldn't you be in the actual room we had to go through? Okay, and there we go. Weird spawn for a chest. Oh wait, we're on floor 139 anyway. So come on, give me at least one more witching. Sure, whatever. Nothing on this floor, so didn't need it. Right, that was lost. Guess we'll take this. That's free. The one thing we have to be careful for are more mimics, I guess. Actually, doesn't seem like many people actually dropped treasure chests. That's unfortunate. Not exactly recouping my losses with that. Damn. No witching. Okay. Well, at least the boss should be easy. This is like the one time where we can use resolution. We got a little over 3 minutes on the attack, so I think we'll be fine. So this is like one boss that we can sort of cheese with holy damage, because it's undead. If more enemies spawn in, I may have to deal with them to avoid some damage, but I think the guide is saying we should be okay with this. So we're going to do, I think, our opener, and then... Do we need to do our opener? Maybe not. Just put up the potion and... yeah, I think we're good. Oh, that was out of range. That's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage if you actually hit them. So like the lower floor version of this guy, he's gonna summon in some enemies that are dangerous if we don't deal with them. You can probably kill him with the strength up and the holy damage if you don't miss like I did, but we might have to be careful here. I don't want to risk these guys, even though the boss himself is about to die. Oh, there goes our potion. We should be fine though, I'm sure. Okay, yeah, so we would have killed him a lot faster if I just DPS'd him down and didn't miss any shots. Easy 4. Still took me over the hour because I wasted a lot of time. Easy 4. Still missing a lot of witching. I think we're good on everything else though. Didn't have to use a strength or a steel for that, not really. Safety and sight might be a problem. Not a problem, but it could become a problem very fast. Okay, I think Komori is done being a bug though. It feels like we got stepped on by all those guys that ganged up on us and we had to use switching to bring them down to our size. Let's just end it over here. Find some kind of damn cool rock to hide under. Because all the enemies in the Palace of the Dead are scary and we don't want to fight them. But we will next time. That would be a good time to take a break.